What's up everyone, today we're going to be counting down the top 10 celebrity body transformations. You guys have been smashing the likes lately. It's actually my birthday on Tuesday, so if we can get 3,000 pre-birthday likes, that would definitely make my day. Also, enter the massive giveaway I'm doing with some friends. It's powered by Feature Points. The link is in the description below. And finally, one of the following body transformations is going to be different to the rest. It's your guys' job to figure out which one and leave a comment why. Number 10, Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris is probably the perfect example of someone who turned from your average looking geeky skinny guy to an A-class model who all the girls fantasize over. Over the last 10 years or so, the Calvin Harris body transformation has blown many people's minds, and he is now fronting his second Emporio Armani campaign. Calvin's transformation has been the combination of a few things. First, being thrusted into stardom and celebrity status, your every move is scrutinized by the media. So Calvin did what most men would and switched to a super healthy lifestyle with plenty of exercise and good foods. He currently gyms multiple times a week whenever he can get time off from making music and going on tours. Number 9, Miranda Hart. So Miranda Hart may be less recognisable to some of you Americans and Canadians watching this video, but I know her from a few comedy shows that are broadcasted over here in the UK. She is one of the funniest female comedians, but had always struggled with her weight as she went through her 30s. So in hindsight of all of this, she decided on her 40th birthday to put an end to her weight gain. What she decided to do was start eating well and exercising regularly, but being Miranda Hart, she injected her own flair into the equation and created her very own fitness DVD in the process. If we take a look at her now, we can see how far she's come, and is very impressive if I don't say so myself. Number 8, Jared Leto. Jared Leto, aka the lead singer from 30 Seconds to Mars, aka the new Joker, made a massive weight gain back in 2007. He managed to gain over 60 pounds of weight in order to play John Lennon's killer in the film Chapter 27. Leto, aged 41 at the time, told the New York Daily News that he gorged and force-fed himself to put on the pounds. He said it took over a year to feel like he was back to normal, and that he won't be gaining weight for a role again. Another reason he said he won't be gaining weight again is because he suffered severe gout-like foot pain while in this process. Number 7, Matthew McConaughey. Coming in at number 7 is Matthew McConaughey, whose last name is really annoying to spell right, but his body transformation involved him losing over 3 stone, or a quarter of his total body mass. This was in preparation for his role as an AIDS sufferer in the 2013 movie The Dallas Buyers Club. He revealed after the movie that the extreme weight loss was achieved by eating little to no food, making Matthew bad-tempered, ravenous and grumpy a lot of the time. It was tough going, I'm not gonna lie. The dieting was pretty hardcore. I was losing 7 pounds every week. Bear in mind as well guys, this was a 43-year-old man doing this at the time. Number 6, Mark Wahlberg. For the movie Pain and Gain, starring The Rock and Mark Wahlberg, Mark had to put on a lot of muscle mass, and in a very short period of time. Somehow the 41-year-old managed to put on a total of 40 pounds of muscle in just 2 months. He managed to pull this off by eating a ridiculous 12 meals a day, which to us normal people sounds impossible. Well, it pretty much is if you still want a normal sleep schedule. Mark claims he would eat all throughout the day, have a final meal at 9 PM and then go to bed. However, he had to wake up at midnight and have yet another meal. The worst thing, however, is having to eat the same foods over and over, day in, day out, and also having to eat them while still full from the previous meal. Number 5, Chris Hemsworth. Coming in at number 5 is Avengers and Thor star Chris Hemsworth, who has drastically transformed his body on more than one occasion. First off, back in 2011, Hemsworth packed on over 20 pounds of muscle by eating constantly to play his role in Thor. He did this by eating a low-carb, high-protein diet and heavily modifying his workout regime. Chris put on so much muscle that he in fact outgrew all of his costumes and had to have them resized. Next, we have Chris Hemsworth again, but this time he transformed his body to the complete other end of the spectrum. Last year in 2015, in preparation for his role as a shipwrecked sailor in the movie In the Heart of the Sea, Hemsworth lost an incredible amount of weight. He did this by following a strict 500 calorie a day diet for extended periods of time during the shooting of the movie. He also said, I spend more time thinking about food than anything else. Number 4. Adele. Adele is one of the few artists who can gain billions of views on YouTube without sexualizing herself. But this hasn't stopped her severely slimming down the past couple of years between her first album release and her newest one, 25. Adele claims there is a few things she changed to start losing weight, the main being cutting out her habit of 10 cups of tea a day, each with 2 sugars in. Adele has also quit smoking and has a meal supplier who makes sure she gets the right proteins and just has a clean diet in general. All in all, Adele looks a lot better than she did in 2009 and shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. Number 3. Gwyneth Paltrow. Next up we have an actress some of you will probably recognise, Gwyneth Paltrow, best known for her roles in The Avengers and Iron Man. But for this body transformation we are going to be talking about a lesser known movie called Shallow Hal. Gwyneth Paltrow stars alongside Jack Black as each other's love interests during the movie. However, the twist in this movie is that Jack Black sees women for their inner beauty on the outside. To explain it better, he meets Gwyneth who, to him, looks like an attractive 140-pound lady, when in reality she is actually 280 pounds. In order to prepare for this role, they had to film all the parts where Gwyneth Paltrow was slim first, then she packed on a crazy 140 pounds over the next 5 months by eating 4,000 calories a day, not exercising and generally being lazy. This allowed them to finish the movie, however Gwyneth said she is not prepared to do anything so drastic for a movie role ever again. Number 2. Christian Bale. Next up we have Batman, aka Christian Bale, who transformed his body twice in a short period of time in order to be able to play 2 roles in 2 different movies. First off, Christian shred 60 pounds, going from 180 pounds to 120 total. This was so he could play an anorexic, insomniac factory worker in The Machinist. In order to do this, Bale essentially starved himself, eating only an apple and a can of tuna each day. His workout included resistance weight training, plyometric circuit training, martial arts training, and lots of sprint, lunges, squats, chin-ups, and high pulls. However, after this movie role, Bale's next gig was playing Batman in the Dark Knight series, for which he had to add on 100 pounds of weight to take himself up to 220 pounds. In order to achieve this, he ate about 15 times more food than what he did preparing for The Machinist, as well as strenuous workouts and lots of protein-filled foods. Number 1. 50 Cent. So picking between Christian Bale and 50 Cent as who should be number 1 wasn't an easy decision, but I have put 50 at this spot as his transformation shocked me a tad more than Bale. What 50 Cent did was drop 60 pounds from 220 to 160 in just 9 weeks. That's only 63 days. This was done in order to prepare for his role as a cancer patient in the 2010 film Things Fall Apart. He achieved this in such a short time period by ingesting a liquid-only diet combined with daily 3-hour treadmill walks. I'm going to assume this was not fun in any way, but fair play to 50 Cent for sacrificing so much just to play a role in a movie. And those were the top 10 celebrity body transformations. Don't forget to subscribe as I'm going to be pumping out more videos this summer. Finally, if you haven't already, don't forget to enter the giveaway I'm hosting where you can win a portion of the $1,000 grand prize. A link to it will be in the description and I'll probably comment it as well. But thanks for watching Top Trends, my name is Granty and I'll see you in the next video. What's up, super subs? There's probably like only 5 of you or something, so comment super sub so I know who got this far. But anyway, I have an extra celeb for you guys. This is one I took out of the original top 10 because I found someone better. Number 11. So pretty much number 11 is going to be Seth Rogen, one of my favourite actors and also one of the funniest. Seth's weight loss isn't anything too crazy as he only lost around 30 pounds in 9 months. but to be honest, he looks a hell of a lot better than he did before.